good heist requires preparation.
Sure
And
does.
thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Yes.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Why did I think that he was gonna have like a mustache or beard? Something stupid like that. It is literally just a mustache. Oh, and a wrench. Okay, it's fine. We can do this. We can do this, Rollo. Okay? I'm here to help you. So that means that it's gonna go awful, but we're here. Just calm down, Rollo. We can do this. Oh, so great. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't think anything in my notes. I don't have anything in my notes about the delivery. One moment. I'm sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept
Rollo
secret.
sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose you can leave this off the records. Thanks, mate. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Oh, we're in a new place. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. Don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late. Well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's the restricted area. Excuse me, sir? Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Hey. I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just push me in already. Okay, okay. Run! Run, 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 run. That was close. I knew they were the delivery. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick to the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. I'll head this to the founder's office. You to be safe. Bye-bye. Okay, now I need to look at the founder's office. What did? That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Just put it in your hands. Then you drink it. I don't know. Gonna get lost probably. Oh, frick. Can do it. Hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? Is this some sort of mind game? Okay, let's go back then. Let's go from here. Just in case. Nope. I'll find you. Oh fuck. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are heading to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. Damn it. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder, why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. Just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. I found it. So it is. It's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
It's closed. Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly fit a lock like this.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. What was her plan? I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? I have special powers. It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked blah blah blah. We needed to get us through. Someone catches us, we should get out of here. What if someone catches us, we should get out of here? Not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Did that work?
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. Don't know how to read. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves a founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting someone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom's in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door's marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
I knew it. Maybe this one opens the door. The lock. Crap, we've got company. Luca, let's go faster. 1 sec, I can't think with all that
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Ah, man. No other cups. Rollo. Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms, they're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rebel roses are coming with us. Nope. Beat the crap out of them. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Yes, she did. But just stand there after them. Nice kick. Okay, I think that worked. Oxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Ellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I've finally used the young chemistry lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. Me? Who's your adult friend? I'm not an adult. I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I've had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial... yes, that thing, yeah. That's what we call the gunk they forced me to drink. You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Ma'am, what the heck is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemic compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They name it Tempus Liquid Mine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvest the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus Liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The fall harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempus Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempus Liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people you could feed. Mr. Carr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But he didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Her had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Miss Krepek picked it up just before you came. Wait, now that I think about it, how did the Valentine become small again? You know. All the more reasons we gotta hightail it. Oh, look, I've got Dr. Moldwheel heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when we get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Let's see what else this bit boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
Just you wait. Oh, nothing? Alice 80 proof whiskey. Hard drink for a hard man. Oh, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
I should just mother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Looks like the founder was helping her plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. More recent than you can think. I'll talk to you at the end.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Damn, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps it's not as careless as you suspected. Touch this. Didn't mean to do that. No. No. Okay. Really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I
With
promise.
a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When he left Ellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yeah, they did. Rollo, before I start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retired from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. No! Everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child, adults are speaking. Dr. Mulwell, the brief introduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer, all connected to a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes, now you've got it. Tempus Lucamine, you discover how to reverse the process. Okay,
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
now they give me the answer. Very good, Dr. Modwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional,
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
and the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work, which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the fire, please.
Kerr
File.
presented it with a theatrical twirl of the...
Now the hand, yes. I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. We just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risking killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. He's gonna smash it, right? Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mrs. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. I think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. Even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting the course. By meddling with the force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, oh Jesus, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on your magnitude of your failure. You three keep posts outside the door. Locked. Well, crap. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Look, sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just, we were so close. Got a feeling that eventually someone will get what's coming to him. Time wants all heals? Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Look, there's something you should know. After Mr. Carl locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Look, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often as the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. You realize that no one should have control over something that's as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Ooh. She tries to
Chapter 8.
Nope.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. traded for this jagged hole-in-a-wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Alright. Hello. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did I... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. You've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, you can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We're gonna stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little. Oh, we have 3. Okay, let's start with junk and then let's see what the rest is about.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pauli says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. I know, Luca. Never mind. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh, what is he going to turn into? A giant cigar. Oh! What the frick? I was not expecting that. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit, sure is.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
I would be traumatized, to be honest, just to see someone turn into ashes in front of me.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good.
Woohoo!
His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Okay, what are you going to say about this now?
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
Yeah, it kind of was.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Let's see what else we can do. By the way, let me check if there's any other thing. No, there's still some more to be done. Because you can see up there, there's still a little branch that wants to go up. So let's do the other two first.